Hello, everybody, and welcome into Nine FIFA Radio's. This will be. Let me see if I can. Nine FIFA Radio's post game. It's not post game show. Our press conference show. Let me see. Why is my. Hmm. You guys are gonna just have to deal with this. I don't know why it's all messed up right now. The client earlier. Yeah, so this is our press conference show where we go over some stuff from Kyle's press conference, such as like injury updates, all of that fun jazz, any news that's come out. So since we signed some players, we have a little bit of news to go over. Let me see. Like we signed Demo to a 4 or 5 year extension. I think it was 5 years. Um, so, yeah, so we're gonna do all of that. But first, before we get into any of that, number one thing, feel free if you have any comments, anything in particular you want to talk about, put it in the chat box. I'll get to it. Um, and yeah, and then before all of that, I'm gonna run through some advertisement stuff real quick, get that out of the way, and then we'll get going. Alrighty, here we go.
To you by shop49ers.com, the official online store of the 49ers. Use our affiliate link in the description to get the latest official Niner gear, save 10%, as well as help out this show. By SeatGiant.com. Use the promo code NinerFaithfulRadio at SeatGiant.com to save on all your theater, concert, and sporting event tickets, as well as help out this show. Sponsored by Power Brand Systems. Need help getting new customers for your business? Let Power Brand Systems help you grow with their powerful tools. Visit powerbrandsystems.com/Niner Faithful Radio for more info. If you like our content and would like to support the show, consider leaving us a tip in our tip jar at ninerfaithfulradio.us/tip jar. Join our exclusive membership community where you get exclusive NFR content not available anywhere else. Join our exclusive chat, 20% off of all non-sale For the Faithful by the Faithful gear, and much more. Visit portal.ninerfaithfulradio.us/login to join. For the Faithful by the Faithful Season 4 apparel is finally here. To see this year's designs and also save 20% off of Season 1 through 3 designs, go to ninerfaithfulradio.com/shop. What's up, y'all? It's your boy Niner Faithful, inviting you to check out our game day shows. I'll get you ready for the game with our pregame show. Jason gives you his thoughts on the first half with our halftime show, and Jaymie will wrap things up with our postgame show. Follow us on social media at Niner Faithful Radio on Facebook, Instagram, Tumblr, and TikTok, and at Niner Faithful R on X.
Alrighty. Okay, so let's get into. Okay. Let's start off with the injury update. So here is Kyle Shanahan, from for an update on the injuries for the game. So here we go.
Injuries for the game. Mitch Wisnowski will be out. Kevin Givens out. Charvarius Ward out. Luter is doubtful. George Kittle questionable. Bosa questionable. Trent Williams questionable. Etur questionable. John Feliciano questionable. Aaron Banks questionable.
Alrighty. So, got a lot of questionable players. We have Nick Bosa, Kittle, Aaron Banks is questionable. A lot of it is like we've just been hit with the injury bug this year. So yeah, I don't know. But other than that, Kittle's been dealing with some hamstring stuff. Nick Bosa with his hip. So we'll just have to see what ends up happening, and just kind of go from there. Here's a little bit of the Miss Wisnowski also is officially on IR along with Luter. They both were, I believe, placed on IR already. And then I think he just rolled out. Yeah, and then John Feliciano has been ruled out officially. So those were the updates on that. So let's play Shanahan's update on Aaron Banks.
And Luter last night reported some stuff and just from practice on Thursday.
Let's play that one more time. We could barely hear it.
And Luter last night reported some stuff and just from practice on Thursday.
Okay. So not too much to go off of. We'll see. I feel like a lot of these guys are going to be game time decisions, so we'll just have to kind of see what ends up happening, and just kind of go from there. So, and then here is Shanahan on a leader. If it will play. Sorry, I could barely hear that. So he went on IR, so he's obviously not going to be playing. There's the update on that. Trent Williams is also questionable. Shanahan has an update on him as well. So Luter and Wisnowski are both on IR. So here is an update on Trent Williams.
Week and thought he'd be able to go today, couldn't. Hopefully he'll be better tomorrow and good to go, but he'll have all the way up to kickoff for him.
So it sounds like Williams is a game time decision, which makes sense. So it sounds like he went for most of the week, and then today he just didn't felt like he couldn't go. So Shanahan is a coach that very much doesn't push. Like if his players are sore or hurting, he doesn't push too much. So we'll just kind of have to see how that goes. But yeah, hopefully Trent is all good to go. Hopefully it's not anything too serious. So here's Shanahan on Yerder.
Just the semantics of taking him off IR, and he'll be back on our deal tomorrow by 1, and he'll be up Sunday.
Okay, so he's coming off of IR, so he sounds like we just have to finalize the paperwork and do all the semantics for that, so he will be good to go for Sunday. So that's a good update on that. And yeah, we'll go from there. All right, here's Shanahan on the demo contract. If it will play.
Something we tried to do in the off season, didn't get it done. They started working on it here a few weeks ago, and for them to finish it up yesterday, so pumped. Can't say enough about Demo. He's exactly what we want as a Niner. His style of play, how good he's become, and really just how much he loves football, and he's the same dude every day. So I know we were pumped, the guys were pumped. It was huge.
Yep. So that is a big thing. Sorry, that's my cat. And I think that is very awesome thing with Demo and him signing his big contract and him playing so well and getting getting paid and all that stuff. And then I'm glad that they got ahead of it early. They paid him pretty early. It sounds like they did want to try to get it done in the offseason, couldn't figure that out. So they got it done already, which I think is smart. So that way they don't have to worry about that, and then they can focus because we have Brock Purdy coming up. So yeah, we'll just have to see. But no, I think it's good, and it sounds like everybody's pumped. I'm pumped. It's a good deal. Good deal. I'm here Shanahan on Wisnowski going on to IR.
Yeah, well, not 100%, but we still got to discuss that, but most likely.
All right, so like I said, Wisnowski is going on IR. I think he's just having some pain and some injury issues going on, so obviously he's going on IR. So hopefully he'll be better because the Niners did sign a punter earlier this week to counteract that move. So yeah, we'll just have to go from there. Hopefully he feels better soon. Here is Shanahan on Demo's career so far.
Got thrown in early and had a tough mistake on one of the last plays of the game versus Green Bay. giving up a big last play that they could kick a field goal. I remember after that, I was talking to him about it this morning, lost his confidence a little bit after that, just was down making a big mistake and really never got it back that year. But it was that OTAs, he was a different guy right away. And ever since that rookie year, he's been a stud for us every year.
Yep. So if you guys don't know, his contract was a 5-year deal for a $92 million extension. Um, so he is officially signed for 5 more years. So I think that's awesome. And yeah, he definitely struggled early in his early in his career, which makes sense. A lot of players do. Um, Not too surprising to be honest. And but he's definitely come around. He's definitely one of the better corners on our team, and one of the guys in the backfield. So it's just exciting. And we got with Ronaldo Green and Mufasa coming up. For our rookie class this year, I think we could have a really solid backfield moving forward. So, yeah. Alrighty. So that is all from Shanahan. We have a couple of clips from Demo. Here's Demo on his contract.
I knew this where I wanted to be, so we was always in negotiations like after the Super Bowl. So I mean, I was hopefully we could have got something done earlier, but I'm happy we got something done, and I'm here and I remain here for the rest of my career, So I just like to thank, the Yorks, this whole organization, Kyle, John, my coaches, my teammates, for pushing me every day, just being able to play with, all these great guys, I had no other option but to try and be great. So I just tip my hat off to my team.
Alrighty. So that was Demo. Yeah, so it sounds like they started right after the Super Bowl trying to get some stuff done. Didn't end up working out. They had a pretty crazy off season. So like it makes sense. I think we're all glad that the Niners were able to
I've been
work
a West
something
Coast
out.
guy my whole life.
Oh, hold on. Um and yeah, so and it sounds like he did want to be here, which is good. Always nice when we sign players who still want to stay here. So um pretty dope move. So I think that's good. All right, Demon, why he wanted to stay.
I've been a West Coast guy my whole life. The camaraderie within the team, all the players, my brothers, my family. My family is from this side, so I knew it was a place that I could see myself, long term.
Alrighty. I mean, makes sense if he has family out here. If this is where he's been a lot of his life on this side of the coast, it makes a lot of sense that he is a West Coast guy. Um, and I think he just fits the Niners culture and their play style very well. So it makes a lot of sense, and you know, he's gotten a lot of playing time, gotten to become better, and make himself a really important part of the team. So yeah. Um, so that is all good. One more last one. A demo on the rookie year video. So here we go for this.
It was posted by accident, so when I posted it, I just seen my phone kept going off, and I was like, I didn't post nothing on Instagram. So then when I look back, it was like, it was everywhere. Then I seen the Sports Center, and I was like, oh, this is bad. I might be, yeah, I was, I was like, I might be cut, So I was nervous. I remember Coach CU, Corey Underland. I remember him calling me, and he was like, why did you post that? And I was like, I didn't try to. And he was like, oh, man. And then 5 minutes later, he called me back. He was like, you good. You good. It was a good post. But, yeah, now I can finally pay Kyle back, for Carter's tuition.
Alrighty. So there is that. It just shows that he has a good relationship with the coaches and stuff. It's a funny little story from his rookie year where he accidentally posted a video that he probably shouldn't have, and now it's kind of a fun little inside joke and made it all work. So all good. But yeah, so we could demo longer. Some updates on the injuries. Like I said, Luter and Wisnowski both on IR. A lot of questionable players. I'll play the injury update one real quick one more time for that.
Injuries for the game. Mitch Wisnowski will be out. Kevin Givens out. Charvarius Ward out. Luter is doubtful. George Kittle questionable. Bosa questionable. Trent Williams questionable. Etour questionable. John Feliciano questionable. Aaron Banks questionable.
Alrighty. So that's the update for that. So yeah, we play the Seahawks tomorrow. Should be an interesting game. We'll see how it goes. Those games are always kind of wild, so it'll be an interesting game to see what ends up happening. And we'll kind of just go from there, guys. Well, unless anybody else has anything they want to say in the chat, I will let you guys go and enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Thank you guys for tuning in, the few of you who've tuned in for me, listening to me ramble about these little clips and stuff like that. Any last things in the chat before I let you guys all go? Give it a few seconds, like a minute or so. Yeah, we'll see how the game goes. Should be a fun game. Seattle games always gives me a lot of anxious energy just because I don't know, they always stress me out, which I think is funny. So we'll just have to see what ends up happening. It should be an entertaining game though, at least. So there is that. Alrighty, guys. I will let you guys go. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm not scheduled to work tomorrow. I don't think they're gonna call me in, but if they do, I'll go later in the evening. If I do not get called in, I'll be able to go live right after the game is over. So I'll keep you guys posted. Well, you'll be able to tell. I will see you guys tomorrow. And enjoy the game. Go Niners.